morning, everyone. We're back with more Barnstable This Morning. Time for our MSPCA Adoptable Pet Friday. Brittany Pickul and Liz, I'm sorry, your last name, Liz?
Flynn.
Liz Flynn, a volunteer with the MSPCA, are joining me today. And ladies, who do we have here with us?
This is Yvette. She is a mini lionhead rabbit. Obviously, she's 5 years old, and she's kind of a special bunny. She was brought to us because the owners were moving, but she hadn't been spayed yet. So when we brought her to the vet to be spayed, unfortunately they found a tumor, which did turn out to be cancerous. So she had it removed, but it is more likely that she is going to have cancer now. So we're looking for a foster home, a hospice home for her to spend the rest of her days.
So she can have just love and care.
Yes.
So how do we know life expectancy for her?
A healthy rabbit would be 8 to 10 years indoors, not an outdoor rabbit. But unfortunately, she'll get a recheck in about 6 months to see if any progress has been made, if anything has appeared. But it's just like a human. It could be a couple months, it could be a year.
Exactly.
We're just looking for a rabbit experienced home for her.
Wonderful, and perhaps someone who might not have other pets, so really they can devote time to give love and care for.
Yeah, she deserves a calmer environment where she can be monitored all the time. And
she's a very sweet bunny.
She's really soft.
yes, she is.
Oh, she is really soft, very soft indeed. So if people are interested in Yvette, what's the best way for them to maybe come down and see her and feel her soft little silky fur?
They're welcome to come down during our open hours. We do have a couple rabbits available and just see if it's a good fit.
Okay, excellent.
All right.
We'll
Bye, Yvette.
move Yvette, and we've got another crew coming up. This is exciting. I love, Brittany, that we have a wide variety of animals. Last week we had a rat, and today we have got some parakeets. Look at these guys. They're so cool. So what can you tell me about parakeets?
So this is Cindy and Lou. We can tell their genders by the beak color. So Cindy's the yellow one. We took these birds in from the Nantucket Safe Harbor shelter. Someone surrendered a lot of birds to them, so we took in 2 pairs.
Wow.
On the same day, we also happened to get a cockatiel. So we have a lot of birds right now. Also, a parakeet experienced home would be the best choice for them. They're not specifically hand-tamed. They're just more for looks and noise. They're really beautiful.
Great. They really are beautiful birds. And birds, from what I understand, they live a very long time.
These ones could be 5 to 8.
Okay.
They are a mini parrot, actually, so that's why their life expectancy is a little longer, but not as much as a parrot. So they don't have to be a long-term pet like a parrot where you would say, oh, the next 20 or 40 years of your life. They should be 5 to 8. We don't know how old they are, so it would have to be someone that knows birds and would be okay with the fact that they could be on the older end.
Exactly. They look very curious. They're looking around and seeing what's going on.
Yeah, they don't have stage fright, which I wasn't sure what to expect with them under a bright light, but they probably like the heat, so.
Absolutely. They're like, okay, we're ready to be on TV. So, you know, as you said, you're looking for a parakeet experienced home, and they may not be hand trained, so really someone to just take care of it. But how much care and feeding do parakeets need?
Well, they have to be cleaned every day because they do make a mess. They're not a litter animal, so they have to be cleaned out every day just for like germs and to make sure their food has to be dumped out every day, because even when there's little seeds left, they tend to just peck the good things out. It's not like you have to take them out and do everything every day. They can just remain in a cage, preferably a bigger cage than this. We just don't have a lot of space at the shelter. So we have both pairs are available. We would ask that you bring a picture of the enclosure that you plan on putting them in so that we know it's not just going to go fly around your house and get out.
Great. And you want them to be adopted as a pair?
Yes, they are social, so these pairs are bonded. We just want to make sure they could go to a home with other parakeets as long as they get a nice proper introduction. Or they could just go as a pair together.
Wonderful. Great. Okay, well, and we have another pet as well, and so while we're waiting for that pet to come in, wanted to talk a little bit about volunteering, because we have Liz here, and I know that you guys really can't do what you do without the volunteers.
Oh yes, we rely on them. We just had a volunteer appreciation party last night at the Old Yarmouth Inn where we honored all of our volunteers.
Yes.
We had 6,000 hours clocked in by volunteers in the past year.
That's amazing.
And that's well over a full-time staff person, so we definitely need anybody and everybody to come in. You can apply online, the MSPCA website to volunteer, or you can just come in.
Great. And Liz, for you, what is the most rewarding part about being a volunteer with the MSPCA? How long have you been with the MSPCA volunteering?
7 years I've been volunteering. I just seeing the animals come in and then seeing the people come and adopt them, just wonderful. The fostering programs I love, and the staff is incredible.
Wonderful.
They're so caring.
Oh, hello.
So we've got a, oh, this dog is so sweet.
This is Lily. She is
Hi,
a very
Lily.
active Westie, West Highland Terrier, like most terriers. She was brought in because her owner couldn't afford the medical care. Dogs of this breed definitely have a predominant disposition to skin issues, ear infections, things like that. And they couldn't afford the care, so we took her in. She's 9 years old. She does require some medicated baths once or twice a week. And she is on a medication right now to help with her skin, but it doesn't necessarily have to be lifelong, but it is an additional cost, so people have to be aware of that.
Absolutely, but she just seems so sweet.
Oh,
and
she's
just
great. She
so
would be
cuddly.
great with kids, other animals. With an introduction, we do dog meets at the shelter before sending a dog home with other dogs, and just anyone. She could be for an older couple, she could be for a busy family. She's just a great girl.
How long have you had Lily in your care?
Not long, probably 2 weeks. They just couldn't afford it, and it's understandable. So the person would have
Absolutely.
to take that into consideration
Right,
before
so you
adopting.
have to be ready to take care of a dog who needs some of that attention. But just look at that sweet face. Well, Brittany and Liz, I thank you so much for coming by, and Lily, thank you so much for coming by. And again, you can stop by the MSPCA, 1577 Falmouth Road in Centerville to see these pets and many more. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you. And we'll be back with more Barnstable This Morning.